Wait, I'd already. Madam President, I have 5:30.
All right.
Bill, make the gambles.
All right, let's call this meeting to order of the Fairborn City Schools Board of Education regular meeting for Thursday, February 5th of 2026. Will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Howard, present. Mr. Steininger.
Here.
Mrs. Webb.
Here.
Ms. Landon.
Here.
Mrs. Malad.
Here. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of
of America and
to the republic
for which it stands,
What?
one nation,
under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
you baby seats.
All right, can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The motion passes. And a motion to approve the minutes of the Thursday, January 15th, 2024 organizational meeting minutes and regular meeting minutes.
So.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. On to board reports. Good of the order. Would you like to start, Wendy?
Sure. First of all, I'd like to do the shout out here. The Lady Skyhawk swim team. They won the Valley Divisional Championship. So congratulations to our swim team, our Lady Skyhawk swim team. Also, on Tuesday night, I was able to attend the Route 4 Rumble between Fairborn and Stebbins, where Fairborn retained the traveling trophy. There were some really great matches, and there was lots of pins. So it was a great night. Also wanted to give a shout out to Serenity Almer Ernest, accomplished her 100th varsity career win in girls wrestling. She's the first female athlete in Fairborn to achieve this accomplishment, so congratulations. Would also like to give shout outs to Amari Bird and Logan Schliemann for their 100th career win. So shout out to those guys as well. And then I also want to put like a little personal note on just to thank the teachers and the staff and the students last month for the thoughtful gifts from our January board meeting. So I wanted to say thank you again. Thank you. Stephanie?
Okay. Fairborn primary school teacher Amanda Pelphrey was recently honored for the River Valley Credit Union as the 2 News Teacher of the Month. She will receive $500. So that is really great. Proud to have her here. Also want to give a shout out to FIS. They're having their book fair. It starts tonight. You know I love a book fair, if you know me at all. Starts tonight during conferences and runs till next Thursday night. At the end of conferences, it will be over. So if you have time and you need some books, and you know where to go. FIS is your place. Thanks.
All right, John?
Thank you. The Fairborn High School Air Force Junior ROTC was recently recognized for earning the highest possible rating on the unit assessment. The program is under the instructional guidance of Major Matt Smith and Chief Master Sergeant Stephen Osley. Thank you. Congratulations. Nice work, guys.
I think we're going to hear a little bit more about that, too. All right, Tim.
Yes, the FPS teacher Amy Trafficant was recently nominated as a 2025-26 Life Changer of the Year Award, which recognizes the very best of the K-12 educators across the United States. And Amy is a special education teacher at our Fairborn Primary School, and she's one of 118 nominees across Ohio. Anna.
So many fabulous things to celebrate, and I see that there are a lot of you here tonight, I'm sure, for various things that we're going to shout out here to come. So I want to welcome you in and encourage you to take a seat if you'd like to. You don't have to stand in the back. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to sit down, that's okay. I understand we got to run. So lots of special guests here tonight. Thank you for being here. And we're always glad to see if friendly faces show up to the meetings. Tonight also launches the opening of the FHS musical, Freaky Friday. Will be starting here in the auditorium at 7 p.m. I'm a little bit partial. I got somebody playing in the guitar in the pit, and until you've had somebody who plays guitar in the pit in your household for 3 months, I'm ready for this show to happen. So that we can hear these songs. And I know they've been working so hard. So I'm really excited to get that going. And lastly, Fairborn City School District received a $41,566 grant for school bus safety upgrades. We want to say thank you to Jordan Parker and to Pam Gatehart for their work on that grant. And on the note of bus safety, this past week was crazy. We've had more snow in the Dayton area. I believe we broke records from, this far back as anybody can remember. 1978, yes.
The blizzard. Yep.
Yep, that was a long time. So I know that there was a lot of dismay and discomfort over sending kids to school in the middle of freezing cold temperatures and snow piled higher than their heads. But it's not going anywhere for a long while, and something that we got to work around. And so I want to say thank you to our staff who cleared that and got our sidewalks and entranceways cleared so that buses could get through, and to all the staff who drove around town to make sure things were safe, and even community members who got out with shovels and cleared bus stops, and the city for clearing the stops. That's an all hands on deck kind of effort. And I want to say thank you for helping get our kids back to school, because that's where they need to be. So, so thank you for that. So moving on then, do we have any visitors, Mr. Philo?
I have nobody signed up for public comments, Madam President.
Okay. Move on to school district presentations then.
Awesome. Good evening. Thank you to everyone for being here tonight. I want to bring Major Smith and Chief Oosley. I'm probably going to mess that rank up at that rank. Okay. They are going to do a presentation on the recent Air Force Junior ROTC external assessment, which you have already cited was excellent, but they're going to give you a little bit more information because we are very proud of this program.
Good evening, members of the board, Mrs. Gayhart, Mr. Philo. We appreciate the opportunity to come and brief about our recent assessment. I'm Major Smith. This is Chief Master Stephen Oosley. So we'll go ahead and get started here. All right. So this is what we're going to talk about today, very briefly.
Turned on.
It's on. So this is our bottom line up front, basically. As already noted, we had our inspection on January 15th of this year. We scored an overall score of 98.5 out of 100, which meets the exceed standards. This is the first time we're actually in good standing as a unit since approximately 2023, when we were on probation due to the viability issues, which actually changed in FY24 with the NDAA. Actually, I'm sorry, FY25 NDAA. It dropped from 100 minimum cadets for us down to 50 minimum cadets for us. The inspection consists of 5 graded areas with 32 line item inspections. Again, we scored an exceed standards. We were rated exceeds in 9 out of 10 inspection items. So the only one we actually got a meets on that we could have achieved an exceeds on was cadet appearance, basically dressing standards. Ultimately, we had 0 discrepancies. Slide 1 here, or this slide here, covers basically sections 1, 2, and 5 of the inspection checklist. Basically covers what we're required to meet with the MOA, what the school district is required to provide us with facilities and technology, and then ultimately student safety. All this was briefed in the in brief to Mr. Madden, so he's fully aware of any required reporting items if for some reason there's an issue with one of the instructors and or some of the students. Student leadership and engagement covers section 3 of the inspection. Basically, the cadets had to develop their own mission brief that included 6 specific goals, 2 cadet impact goals, 2 school impact goals, and 2 community impact goals. They did a great job in front of Mr. Pettyjohn. Very professional. They put the entire thing together. The second-year cadets had to perform a 30-step drill sequence along with a color guard sequence. It's the color guard we performed is our typical basketball color guard, so they did a colors reverse, which I would consider a more advanced movement. They did a great job. Zero discrepancies noted. There were some minor things they could improve on, but for the most part, they did a great job. Cadets are doing a great job when it comes to community service participation. We are averaging right now 11.14 hours per cadet, which is outstanding. Our goal right now is to get the Distinguished Unit Award, and to meet that, we have to average 16 hours per cadet. So we're getting close. We have until the end of March to do that. We have a few community services coming up, and then some onesies and twosies that will help us meet that goal. But currently, right now, we have about 89% participation rate when it comes to actively doing community service within the Corps. So they're doing a great job, a lot of participation among the cadets. We're excited about where we're going with these kids. Instructional quality, this basically focuses on the part of the inspection that looks at us as instructors. Are we teaching ROTC-approved curriculum? What type of relationships do we have with staff and with students? Are we making sure that there's no hazing going on in the Corps, things like that? Again, zero discrepancies here. We're cited with our physical fitness and wellness program exceeding requirements because we do multiple fitness assessments a year. We're actually trying to do 4. We've done 2 so far. We're trying to do 1 a quarter. The minimum is at least 1 in the school year. Ultimately, why does this matter? Why do you care about it? Why does it matter to Fairborn City Schools? Well, we're doing things the right way. We have no findings or no corrective actions are required, which is definitely a good thing for Chief and myself. The program supports student leadership and developing. The mission is to develop citizens of character, dedicated to serving their nation and community. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're building citizenship, and we're helping out school culture. And then finally, Mr. Pettyjohn recognized that we're an asset to Fairborn High School and to Fairborn City Schools. I did want to note that one of the highlights for us, we had 2 sophomores, 2 second-year cadets who we put in charge of one of the most important systems or data systems that we have. It's called Wings. We load everything into it. It's community service. It's cadet information. Every event we do is loaded into Wings. I could print it off and you could say, oh, you guys have been busy. Mr. Pettyjohn specifically cited Cadet Elizabeth Lindsay and Cadet Lindsay Cummins for their efforts in Wings. Said it was best he's seen this year, and he's been all over Region 6. So we're talking from Tennessee to Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and he rated our Wings the highest he's seen to date this year during the inspection cycle. So like I said, the kids are doing a great job. We're excited where things are going, and we can't wait to see what the future holds. So pending any questions, that concludes my brief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's dive.
And I would have to concur with Mr. Pettyjohn, which is the individual who led the assessment, that we do have 2 incredible staff members, and what you're doing is good not only for the program, but Fairborn High School in our district. So thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Next, I would like to, Mr. Bertimus, are you here to help with the swim presentation, or did Mr. Alexander snuck in? Come up here, Mr. Alexander. Trying to hide in the audience. So this is our athletic director, Mr. Alexander, and we would like to recognize our girls swim team.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening, board members. Mrs. Gayhart, thank you for allowing me to bring another championship team to the board and recognize them. I was able to sneak out of the wrestling to come down here. So I'd like to bring the team members that could make it up, and along with Coach Nick. As they're coming forward, we also have Coach Townsend here with us. Sorry about that. Didn't see you sneak in back there. Looked like one of the kids. Just a little background on our girls swimming. This is the 6th year in a row that our girls have won the division title in the Miami Valley League. So I think that's a great accomplishment. But for Coach Nick, she's been with us 4 years as a coach, and every year she's won a girls' title. So high expectations moving forward, and many more years of Coach Nick coaching the swim team. So I'm going to turn the mic over to her, let her introduce her team and say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you all for having us. A lot of our swimmers couldn't be here tonight because I was just bragging to Amy earlier that we get some of the best kids and they're involved in just about everything and have jobs and families. So who could make it tonight is Catherine, Abby, Maddie, and Ava. We have a junior, 2 seniors, and a freshman. I'm really proud of the work our girls have put in over the past few years, and this year in particular, bringing home our 6th divisional trophy. So
Congratulations. Very proud of you.
would you like to get a picture?
Yep.
The board's like,
It's picture. No, anyway, they shaking.
up here. Okay.
I've gone this way. Then I need to be fun already. That's where you're going. It doesn't. And you see, this part is the ground. And there's that. It's like that. We're filling like it's out. They're all going on the other side. But that's the. But the moment. Good job. I know, right? That's not that. Don't congratulate it. You know, those, I know. I'm going to speak on something that's just lazy on Terry. Slow down. That hand. That's the words. Slow down, or something. Yeah, the reason why you got it. Now, if it's up, please, you'll quite quiet. So, I'm grateful to it. Okay, yeah. It's, you're going to cover the state. Yeah, CPR. Congrats. Congrats, Coach. Thank you. That's work. Thank you.
Mrs. Milad, before I hand it back to you, I do want to point out as you get ready to head into the next part of the meeting that we do have 2 individuals here tonight who are being board approved. One is Chad Lensman, who is being brought to the board for Director of Curriculum. And also we have Dominic Durker, who is continuing the long line of Durker coaching and Fairborn City Schools. Yay, brought to you for boys soccer coach.
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. And welcome to you both. Well, not welcome, but continued.
Yeah.
We're glad you're still here.
He's been here before.
He's been here before. He chose to stay.
That's right.
That's the real win. And welcome, Chad. Thank you for joining us. And at this time, anybody who would like to escape the room may do so. Before we get on to other things.
Make a run for it.
All right. And we are moving on to budget and finance. We need a treasurer recommendation to approve the following. There are a few different things here that Mr. Philo is going to go over once we make a motion to discuss this topic. Resolution authorizing a waiver of delinquent and current real property taxes. Resolution accepting amounts and rates for some tax levies. And then the 3-year forecast. So can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All right. You call the do the discussion before we call the roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Members of the board, a couple items on here. First is item A2, attached resolution authorizing the waiver of delinquent and current real property taxes attributable to Fairborn City School District for certain city-owned properties to facilitate redevelopment. These are residential properties that usually had residences on them, houses that went delinquent on taxes. They went several years probably being vacant. They went before 2 sheriff sales. Sheriff sales basically is you can buy the property if you pay the amount of the delinquent taxes. They did not sell at 2 sheriff sales. At that time, they revert to the state of Ohio. The city of Fairborn has an agreement with the state of Ohio. The city of Fairborn will then assume ownership of these properties. Then the city of Fairborn bulldozes down whatever is currently occupying the land. And then they have these lots, they're called infill lots. So you might have a house here, a lot that's been vacated, and then another house. And so what they did is the city of Fairborn now has demolished the residence, the the old house that was there. They own the property. The taxes are still delinquent. And so in order to facilitate a sale on the property we and them are forgiving the delinquent taxes that are on it. So the new property owner will then buy it, won't owe the old property taxes, but then will be responsible for new taxes and to build new residences on it. So it's a good program. You'll see a lot of neighborhoods that benefit from it, but future taxes then can be gained off of these properties and new houses can be built.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Any questions on that?
Because we're not going to get any money from these anyway, right?
Correct. We have not been getting any money on these properties for
All this time.
Correct.
Okay.
So this gives us the opportunity, one, to help the neighborhoods, and the second, to get property taxes in the future.
Right. Thank you for that explanation.
Item number 4 is approve the attached 3-year forecast and financial assumptions. You'll say to yourself, didn't we just do this? And we did. We did it in November. The state of Ohio changed the rules from a 5-year forecast to a 3-year forecast. The one in the fall is due in October now. The one in the spring used to be due in May, but now it is due by the end of February. So the one that you approved tonight is exactly the same as what you approved in the fall. So there's not been any major differences, changes in our funding or anything in the last 3 months.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Right. Any questions for Mr. Philo before we proceed?
No.
Okay. And call the roll, please.
Mrs. Webb,
Yes.
Mr. Steininger,
Yes.
Mr. Howard,
Yes.
Ms. Landon, Mrs. Malad.
Yes. Okay. Declare the motion passed. Moving on to administrative reports and superintendent recommendations. These go through page 4, but I'd like to draw your attention to the top of page 3. We have a couple of retirements that we need to draw attention to. Requesting resolution of tribute for Mr. Michael Cornish, teacher here at the high school, much loved for 32 years in education, 30 of those here at Fairborn City Schools. And for Deborah Urey, again, loved at Fairborn Intermediate School, grade 5. Request resolution of tribute for 32 years, all in Fairborn City Schools. So two teachers that have given their heart and soul to Fairborn for quite a long time, and we are going to miss them greatly. So, and then let's see. I think that is it on that. And of course, within this section is Mr. Lensman and Mr. Durker's employment as well. So, can I have a motion, please? So moved.
Second.
All right. Mr. Philo, we call the roll?
Ms. Landon.
Yes.
Mr. Steininger.
Yay.
Mr. Howard.
Yes.
Mrs. Webb.
Yes.
Mrs. Malad.
Yes. The motion is passed. All right. And gifts and donations.
Hush.
Fairborn City Schools Board of Education would like to gratefully acknowledge the following gifts and donations. City Church, donation of Christmas gifts for the students of Fairborn City Schools. Domicone Printing, $1,000 for the Turf Fund. Grand Heights Baptist Church, donation of hats, gloves, and scarves for the students of Fairborn City Schools. Michael L. Fennell Lodge, 7-Eleven. 10 bicycles to use as attendance awards for Fairborn Primary School students. And T.A. O'Neill and Sons, LLC, $1,000 for the Turf Fund. Again, we'd like to thank everyone for their generous gifts and donations. It is appreciated. Thank you. All right. Do we have work session this evening?
Yes, we have 3 items for work session.
Okay. Real quick before before we move into that section C seemed to be outside on page 5. Was that outside of the vote?
Correct. There's no action on
Okay.
first read of board policies.
Okay, just curious.
Opportunity for the board to look at them, to read them, and then next month we'll bring them for the second read and approval.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's odd.
One other thing, can I mention? And one other thing I'd like to add in that I missed during my board shout outs. I just want to make note that Fairborn is hosting a a MIPA competition on March the 7th, and they are looking for volunteers. So anyone that would be interested in volunteering, please reach out to the music club or John Zaretta. Also that same day in the evening will be the fish fry for SAT, and it'll be held at the Fairborn Moose Lodge on Kaufman Avenue. Thank you.
Yeah, that'll be the busiest day. If you ever thought of helping in Fairborn, that's the tag. March 7th, put it on your calendar. We're going to need all hands on deck.